What's going on, guys? This is Jason up at Andro. I wanted to do a little video today on a very common topic that we get, questions that we get on pretty much every platform that we have. What's the best way to conceal one of your short ARs, right? For those of you who don't know, if your state has concealed carry permits, you can conceal a AR pistol as long as you have a permit, as long as it's legal in your state to do it. So check the laws in your state, make sure you know when you're in the right and when you're in the wrong in order to do that. We do a 5-inch pistol here at Andro. They're on our website. We have them with a law tactical folding adapter if you want to fold it up and get it real small. Carry it around in a bag. These things fit in the bag with a full mag inserted, ready to rock. But the bags that I choose to carry, Vertex makes a lot of different product offerings, a lot of different size bags. I like the commuter. They have the transit, commuter, gamut. They're all, they range in different sizes. I go right in the middle with the commuter because I can carry up to a 10.5-inch AR if I wanted to, as long as it has a folding adapter, or I can carry a 5-inch AR with no folding adapter. And what I have in the bag today is a 5-inch model with the folding adapter from Law Tactical, best in the business, except no substitutes with that. With optic, with mag, with extra mags, you can carry an AR and a handgun, or just your handgun, or whatever you want to do. And they make soft armor inserts for these bags. Reached out to Vertex to find out who's making them, and they're basically, you can buy these things pre-cut to fit in the bag for your bag, and basically to protect you from pistol caliber rounds or a knife attack or something like that. Can be worn on the back or the front, okay? This is a sling bag. This is not a traditional backpack. It slings, and this is what I prefer. Much more maneuverable. You know, I don't have straps coming over my shoulders. I love this bag. It's the Vertex commuter, okay? What I'm about to show you, you can get these directly from us. This is not a web product that I offer. Pistols are there, but not the pistol package with a bag and optic and everything like you have here. So without further ado, I want to show you guys kind of how this bag works and how fast it can be deployed if you really need to get to your gun quickly. So this bag is basically set to run just like this. You can walk around with this bag towards the front if you want. I mean, it's up to you. If you think about it like this, if you have the bag sized correctly for your body, this one really isn't sized for me, this is just off the rack, but you size it yourself, right? And if I had an armor plate in this bag, it's going to protect me, right? And you know, you can get it up here however you want, kind of like a chest rig, right? Or it protects you from the back. So if someone's shooting you from the back, it's going to help you a lot better than having nothing there, right? Or a knife attack, or however you think. But in a normal scenario, if you're carrying the bag in this fashion, which is the way that you would carry it, you have little pull tabs right here, okay? And these control the zippers. You carry them down here at the 45, basically your right butt cheek or your left, depending on if you're left or right-handed, right? But basically, you just grab this, so the long one right here, you pull the bag, you pull it, and you have access to the weapon compartment, okay? Whether there's a handgun here or an AR. And Vertex also makes tactigami, they call it, tactigami. Kind of a cool name, kind of like origami. And basically, these are holsters and magazine pouches that you can Velcro into the inside of this to secure the weapon, all right? With an AR, they don't have one, right? The AR is pretty secure because it's kind of big and it's filling the compartment up. But a handgun, you don't want flopping around in the bag, right? That's not good. So they make up basically a holster that fits right in here. It Velcros right to it. Or you can kind of make your own and just Velcro any holster you want to the inside of this bag, right? But in this condition, you saw how fast I swung it around and pulled the pull tab. Boom, you got your weapon, boom, and you're good to go, right? 5-inch barrel. Optic of your choice. This one's got an EOTech 552, which we love. But with the Law Tactical folding adapter, it makes it very fast, very small. This setup, folded, is 15.5 inches. This is a 20-inch bag, I believe, so you have plenty of room here to get it in there. And even without the folding adapter, if you didn't want to have to do that extra step right there of folding it, it'll still fit with a 5-inch barrel. It's absolutely perfect. And we're talking a lot of firepower here, guys, right? So 300 blackout is basically a mini 308, right? So I've got 30 rounds of supersonic 300 blackout if I want to run this thing. And that's a big bullet. We're talking 110 up to 147 grain bullet, moving very, very fast. This is highly effective. Doesn't have to be 300 blackout. We do these in 5.56. We do them in 9mm, 45 ACP for the pistol calibers, right? So you kind of have your choice there. And the best thing about it is if you had a Glock in here, if you're carrying one of our pistol caliber carbines, right, in 9 or 45, it shares the same mags. So you just get a bunch of mags and you're good to go, right? You're going to share it with your AR and you're going to share it with your pistol at the same time. You guys should really think about, you know, maybe ordering one of these setups. They are amazing. We live in some wild times right now and you never know what you're going to need. So think about that. These all can accept suppressors. Know your state laws and if you can have one or not. This is the best way to conceal carry an AR, period. If you guys have any questions about this, reach out to us. Social media outlets, our email, call the shop, talk to me. My name is Jason. I answer the phones here. And we'll get you set up. Just let me know what you need. Thanks, guys. So we have a Law Tactical folding adapter here. And for you guys that are not familiar with this piece of equipment here, it allows you to fold the brace or buttstock of your weapon to the side, and it will get a little smaller for your bag, right? We see on the back of this thing, it says close before firing, right? That's because they're saying they don't want you shooting it in this fashion, because traditionally, if the bolt is going to cycle, it shoots this thing right out of the back, right? Law Tactical has kind of come up with a way to solve that issue, right? And they just put a stop right here, okay? There's a little piece of metal here that keeps this from moving, and basically it makes this thing operate like a bolt action gun. You pull the trigger once, it will not cycle, it will not extract around, it's just going to basically be a bolt action at that point. What we're going to do is we're going to do kind of like a real scenario here. Let's say that you have this pistol with a loaded magazine, the firearm on safe, of course, in condition ready to fire, right? All you have to do, if you pull it out of your bag, and you need to get a round off fast, right? Without having to do this, chamber the round, right? Which is the way that you'd be carrying it in this bag, you'd have it folded. So we're gonna do basically a simulation here, and even though it says that, this thing is rated to be able to handle firing one round in the folded condition. It will fire one round, and then basically you just gotta close it, chamber another round, and then you can just go dump the mag, right? So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this to the test. We've done this before, we know it's gonna work. Most of you have probably not seen this, and I wanted to demonstrate that so that if you do end up in a very bad situation and you have to get a round off fast, you can do it, right? So let's do it, right? So what I have here is I have a magazine with 5 rounds of 5.56, and this is our 5.56 model. The video that you're watching is the 300 blackout model. They're both going to work the same way, right? So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you guys right now. The weapon is clear. It is on safe. I'm going to chamber a round. We have a round in the chamber, okay? It is on safe. It is folded. I'm going to close the ejection port here. So right now there's a round in the chamber. The weapon is hot. Take it off safe. It is going to fire, right? So I'm going to open her bag. I'm going to put the weapon in. I'm going to sling it up. We are going to pull the bag around, pull the gun out, fire with it folded, and then I'm going to put it back on safe. I'm going to close it. I'm going to chamber another round, and then I'm going to dump 4 rounds. Okay, so here we go. You ready? We'll clear up some misconceptions about firing one of these things folded. You just saw it happen. You just saw it work. That's Law Tactical, and I'm going to tell you right now, if you buy one of them knockoffs out there, folding adapters are the cheaper ones that you can find, that will not do that. So that's why you want to put your money into a Law Tactical. Spend the money. They're about $270, depending on where you find them. Sometimes you get them for $250. It's well worth it, and in this setup, it's actually a must in my opinion. So thank you guys.